Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. So in this video I will show you how do you convert decimal numbers into binary. Okay, so we have this number given here, and we want to convert it into binary. So first of all, you guys already know how to convert the whole number, right? The 17. So your first step will be to convert the whole number, and then you will go ahead and convert the 0.625. okay, so first let's convert this into binary, and if you don't know, I already made the video on that and you can check that out, but I'll go over the steps over here as well. Okay, so we have 17 divided by 2 over here. So if you go ahead and divide this by 2, okay, so you're performing like the division over here like this, and you have 2 times 8, that's a 16, and then if you do this you have remainder 1, right? So this is how you're gonna write it. So you're gonna write like 8 remainder 1. Okay, and then whatever number that you get over here, you're gonna divide it again by 2. Okay, so 8 divided by 2, and then 8 divided by 2, so it divides the whole thing. Okay, so you have 4 remainder 0. Okay, and you're going to continue this whole process until you get a 0 over here. Okay, as soon as you get a 0, you stop. So 4 divided by 2, that's 2 remainder 0, and then 2, so you have 2 divided by 2, that's a 1 remainder 0, and then you have 1 divided by 2, that's a 0 remainder 1. Okay, so now you see you got a 0 finally over here, so this means you have to stop. Okay, so now you can write this number in binary. And how do we write this? We're going to look from the top, and then we're gonna write in this form. Okay, so first we have 1, so we write 1. Okay, and then you're going to write like from left to right. Okay, in this you're going to look from top to bottom, but you're gonna write from left to right. Oh, I mean right to left. Okay, so we're gonna write 1, and then we're gonna write 0, and then we're gonna write another 0, then we have another 0, and then lastly we have 1. Okay, we only have to report the remainders. Okay, these numbers you forget. Okay, so only writing the remainders, and we have this number into binary. So this is 17 in binary, 1 0 0 0 1. Okay, now you have 0.625. So to convert the decimal numbers into binary, you're not going to divide. Okay, you're going to multiply. Okay, you're going to multiply by 2. So now if you go ahead and multiply this by 2, you get 1.25. okay, and now you take this decimal number again and then multiply by 2 again. Okay, 0.25 times 2. So we're going to repeat the same process until we get a 0 over here, or like we get a whole number without any decimal. Okay, so 0.5 times 2. You see, now we get a whole number, so which is like 1.0. If you want, you can write like this, and now we get a 0 over here, so we can finally stop. So for whole number, what do? We stop if it's 0 at this side. Okay, but here we stop if it's 0 at this side. Okay, now in here you were reporting the remainders, right? But here you have to look at these numbers that you see, the ones that are without the decimals. Okay, because here you were like 0.25, 0.5. Okay, here you only write these numbers. Okay, so now you have 1 0 1, and here remember, we're not writing like we wrote over here. We like here what we did, we took this number and then we put it over here, right? And then we took this number, we put it over here, right? But here it's different. What you're going to do, you're going to take this number and put it over here, and then this number put it over here, and then this number put it over there. Okay, so this is how you're going. You're not putting like this number at the end. Okay, so I will do another example here. If you go this way or that way, it's the same, so it doesn't really matter. Okay, but we put a point because it was 17 point, right? So we're going to put the point before writing these numbers. So yeah, I will do. Okay, so this pretty much completes our answer, and this is going to be our answer into binary. Let's go ahead and do another problem. Okay, so we have this number over here and we want to convert it into binary. Again, we have 3, and 3 you guys already know in binary that's a 1 1, right? So you don't have to worry about converting it to binary. You already know that's a 1 1. Okay, now you have 0.75. What you're going to do, you're going to multiply by 2, so you get 1.5, and then you have 0.5, right? You're only taking the decimal number. Okay, so 0.5 times 2, then we get 1.0. So again we get 1.0, so we get like 1, so we get a whole number, so we're going to stop, right? So now what is our answer then? 1 1, right? So we're gonna put this over here, and then next to it we're gonna put over here. Okay, so 0.11. so this is this number in binary. Okay, so we will do more examples in the future videos, so make sure to check those out. Till then, bye.